Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I have a very special episode. I have found a rare gem which I've been looking for 5-6 years now. This is a very rare discontinued item from House of Paco Rabanne, and today we'll be talking about Paco Rabanne Black Excess Lexi or Lexus, one of those names. This fragrance was on my wish list for a very long time. I really wanted this, and I'll tell you a story how I found it. And I want to talk about this fragrance, like whatever I got so far, longevity, projection, and availability, or similar to something. Is it worth hunting down? Those kind of stuff, like usual. So I'm accompanied by my tea. This is tea with Horlicks. And it's early morning here, 5:10, so very peaceful and quiet. I love doing fragrance reviews at this time. So here we go. So Paco Rabanne has a lot of fragrances. Until today they have a lot of fragrances, flankers. Some of them are rare to find now, some of them are different genre. So Paco Rabanne basically had this first fragrance. I'm not sure if this is the like the whole line, but the name is same at least. This is the first fragrance, Paco Rabanne Excess. Okay, this one is responsible for Black Excess. Okay, nowadays we have new bottles. The Excess and Black Excess come in this kind of bottles. There's Pure Excess Night. You have seen those other style of bottles, and some of their flankers are discontinued, right? So basically the one I'm going to show you today, it follows the old bottles style, and this is discontinued, super rare to find. I tried this first time in 2017, I think, or 18, 17, I think 17 or 18, in Starlin Enterprise, one of the shops I used to go a lot and do reviews with, Steve Vai. Steve Vai is not the guitarist, the owner of Starlin Enterprise. So they had this earlier days, but what happens with time, so many fragrances like Midnight in Paris, you can't find them anymore, right? And if you actually delay the process, like I'll get it later, and then things get discontinued and then you can't find it anymore. That happens with a lot of fragrances. I tried this fragrance, I think I liked it. This was in their Gulshan DCC corner market, the very first market, 2016, I think. Yeah, I tried it. The next day I went, it was sold out. Okay, I was very heartbroken. I couldn't find it anymore because I really liked the smell. So basically, that's the story. And I found it yesterday. I go around, do this a lot nowadays. All the last 6-7 years I've been doing it. I go around the shops, walk around. People don't have that. At times, people don't have that sort of time or effort they want to put. I look for hard to get discontinued fragrances or something different, rare fragrances in different shops. Doesn't matter what the price they come with, but I do that. So at times I get some nice scores. This is one of them. In recent times I found I was so happy. I ended up spending almost all my money this month buying perfumes, but this one, absolute love. So after a long story, let's hit the review. So this one, first thing I love is the skull. It reminds me of something like that movie. Was the movie The Rider, Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage, and the skull. I really like that, dig that thing. It's kind of childish, but I like it. And the name Black Excess Lexi, it has this sort of like a gothic heavy metal vibe, to it. So very cool. Okay, and this fragrance basically was released, I think, for teenagers or youngsters, and this bottle follows. I just wanted, one of the big reasons I wanted not just discontinuation, for the bottle itself. If I show you, some of you may not appreciate, but there is a skull on the bottle and there is a flower. I have reviewed the female version of it, then I'm looking for another one. There was this red one in this, hold on, I remember that name, hold on. Yeah, today I'm in a good mood. I want to say all the things I want to say. I was talking about this one, Black Potion. I reviewed the female version of it, but that one is in my radar, under my radar. But this one also has a golden bottle with that studded pattern in the neck. I don't remember the name, but if I could find those, I'll review them. These are super rare nowadays. Really love that. It's kind of tacky, I would admit. It says Black Excess Lexi, and then it fades down from dark to a little bit see-through, but still remains a little bit dark bottle. It has a Zippo kind of a mechanism, thin, kind of like an eye sort of shape. This one I think opens like that, Zippo lighter, and this one closes, so you'll never lose your cap. But this sometimes are a little bit annoying to people because sometimes people may feel like you cannot press any way you want. So to each his own, but that's the bottle. I think, I don't know bottle sizes, I have the 100ml version. So this one is that bottle, and I really like it. Reminds me of our university days. These kind of bottles were everywhere. Nowadays you don't see this shape no more. So basically it follows the same. I used to have a black excess big bottle, but I have 50 ml now, almost finishing. I have a little bit left here. So this one basically the originator. It smells like strawberries, pineapple, lemon, and it's very similar to Versace Menu Fresh, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Mont Blanc Star Walker. Same Perfume did all these fragrances for different houses. Okay, yeah, this is very nice. And in general, people say it's not the longest lasting, but it's kind of like a sweet night out clubbing fragrance back in the time. Totally different from what it used to be from XS. XS is more like a green. Creeds, I think Himalaya, and this one is kind of similar. So the newer ones, if you find black XS, you'll find these kind of bottles, XS black XS. These are the new bottles. They're nice, but I like the older bottles. So this one, it's similar DNA as the black XS. It has that sweet fruity vibe, but this one is amped up with that pineapple. And a funny thing is, on Fragrantica when I went, it doesn't say pineapple anywhere. It says lemon, citrus, fruity, kind of perhaps like other notes, but I'll tell you what I get. Okay, this side is empty. Let's show you the sprayer. This is basically like what a treasure, you know. I was just I posted this yesterday, day before yesterday rather, and my dear friend Steven, Fragrance with Steven, I think he's from Belgium, one of my favorite reviewers. He said, brother, this is lovely, enjoy your haul. And many other brothers said, I had a bottle, brother Hassan I think, and then few other brothers had these who collect vintages. Some of them finished their bottles. So everybody was very happy for my score, and I'm very happy because of this bottle. It gets on the way when you put it in the box, but I like it, you know. They usually put plastic on the top of it. I took it off. Man, so coming back to the smell, this after a long talk, after the story and all that, this is a pineapple bomb. You know why this was popular? Extremely potent. Longevity is through the roofs. You know, if you have this is much longer lasting than the original black XS and then the XS. And it's similar to almost like Paco Rabanne Pure XS. If you know that longevity of that is very long lasting. So this is a fruity, a pineapple bomb with excellent longevity. I think one of the brothers said this is great for winter nights, and I do agree. It has a little bit of darkness, but mostly you get that pineapple. So yes, when you hear pineapple, you immediately think of Aventus, right? This one has that pineapple effect, but it's better pineapple effect than Aventus to me. The reason being, this is the juicy pineapple. If you could make one accord fragrance, I'm pretty sure, I think there's one house they make single accord fragrances. They have pipe tobacco, pineapple. I want to smell them, but people say they smell syrupy can of pineapple when you open that. This is what I get from it, but so well built. Okay, this is no wonder, you know, I wanted it back, or I rather wanted to collect it. Man, there's a strawberry note, there's a pineapple note, and citrus, lemon, Amalfi lemon. These three makes it mouth watering, and then the pineapple doesn't go away. That is the best part of this perfume, why people loved it so much back in the days, and why this is being sold for a very high price. That's the reason. If you wanted to get something that's fruity, if you like think of Ultra Male or Aventus, it had a nice little darker brother, that would be this. This is why I love this so much. Man, forget about Black XS line. This is a fragrance on its own. It's a 10 out of 10 fragrance, my god. Performance is great, bottle is awesome, the name is awesome. Black XS, Lexus means perhaps like they wanted more excess, or excess luxury, or excess sweetness, or whatever the feel. They want to make it excess, like extra, right? So it's pretty cool name and pretty cool bottle. I would say you can wear this like, let's say, anytime, you know, nights out, dating, clubbing. Even today, if you wear this in clubbing, you'll get a lot more compliments, because this one definitely has more presence than Aventus. The newer batches have nothing, Aventus nothing, but the older batches, even Aventus, I haven't tried the first few batches, but I'm not calling this an Aventus competitor. But if you do like pineapple, the fruity pineapple, hint of darkness, this is it. Okay, man, I love smelling this. It turns a little bit woodsy, like woody, and that's the basic backbone of it. Just like Versace Menu Fresh has this nice woody backbone, but this one remains sweet, remains dark, but it's not super dark. Like there's nothing like incense or nothing, pepper, you know, I don't detect all those. So this remains like a sweet fragrance, but the sweetness tones down a little bit on the dry down. So overall longevity, pretty damn solid, you know. This one you can get easily 7 to 8 hours plus, okay, in the winter time. So I think this is an excellent, outstanding performer, and this in every angle, I don't find any fault in it. Okay, so if you have to give some criticism, this one smells like little bit nowadays, I'll tell you, if you can find fragrance like Ultra Male, which came out much later than this, and many other new fragrances perhaps have this fruity tone, Hachivat. It reminds me of those, but man, good old days, those who have tried it, finished your bottle with your memory, this fragrance is special. So weakness or perhaps criticism could be this fragrance perhaps doesn't smell like a brand new fragrance anymore, or this DNA is not like entirely new when it came out. This one perhaps was the king, clubbing king, and those who were teenagers back in the time, they grew up with it, they will still rock this with a lot of love and affection. Another perhaps like a sad thing to say, since this discontinuation, this fragrance is not easily found everywhere. If your region, if it's found, I'm more than happy for you, get it while it's available. In our side, nothing, everywhere you cannot find this perfume, absolutely. So those are the two downsides, and the price is a little bit high on this now. You're gonna have to pay over $100 if you find it somewhere. If someone's selling personal sale, they will ask for more than $100, okay, which is perhaps a bit too much, but sentimental reasons, the bottle, fan following, love this line, love this house. Paco Rabanne is one of my favorite houses, you guys know that. So this makes me so happy. And this is a Black Excess Lexi for men. I think I've done the review for women. If I haven't, I will review that for you. Okay, perfect, a beautiful, fruity, dark, woody fragrance, which is sadly discontinued. One guy wrote, what smells good? This. What has huge pineapple, great longevity? This. And Paco Rabanne decides, let's discontinue it. It made me happy. It made me laugh and sad at the same time, because that is the reality of a lot of great perfumes. Perhaps they don't sell as much as they like to, but I hope people just look at these fragrances. If you find it at a discounted store or a vintage store, give it a try. You really like it, okay? If you love especially Ultra Male and Aventus, those are the two fragrances I can relate to this. Man, I'm gonna wear this for my morning walk. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.